John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Joe Ross back out to start the 8th with a shutout in the works. And first offering is fouled off. McCann fouls one off. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So the lineup flips over. Starling Marte up to hit.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And first offering is fouled off. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, right field, number 45, racing towards the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Mets strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Trevor May. And he'll do his best to keep this close. And welcome back. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Leading off for the Nationals, the catcher.
And a pitch. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Up now for Washington, Alex Call. Oh, great stop. The throw, and they get the out. And now it's Luis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Out to center. Nimmo on the move. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags up for third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. This one lifted in the air, left field. Canna makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, last chance for the home team. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Guillorme.
Luis Guillorme.
Ross back to work. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Voit. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one is lifted in the air. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. It's 2-2. The tying run at the plate. Center field, Thomas moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. In there for strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a count 1-2. The 1-2. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. And the righty deals. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you.
As I always do to it, just like we all expected. There's a change in the top 3. We thought at the beginning of the season Alabama, Ohio State, and Georgia were kind of on a separate tier. Well, now Tennessee enters that tier, and like many of us suspected, they are coming in at number 3. Georgia stays at number 1. No surprise there. They won 55-0. They received 31 first place votes. Ohio State coming in at number 2. They received 17 first place votes. And Tennessee coming in at number 3, getting 15 first place votes. So very, nice top 3 right there in terms of it being pretty balanced. There's no unanimous number 1. And guys, I keep hearing people argue Tennessee should be number 2. Tennessee should be number 1. Tennessee has a better resume than Ohio State, than Georgia. And I think we're not really in disagreement in terms of how good these teams are. I just think people rank differently. Some people rank on the best teams. Some people rank on the most deserving teams. So certainly if we're going by most deserving, Tennessee, my God, Tennessee should be in front of Ohio State. They should be in front of Georgia. But if we're going by, I like to do my rankings as sort of a combination of who actually are the best teams and who is the most deserving. So I try and do a combo of it, but I do understand. Listen, if you rank Tennessee number 1, and you go by most deserving, I totally understand that's how some people do their rankings, and that's why 15 voters have Tennessee as the number 1 overall team after beating Alabama. But I just think it's a different overall structure in how we rank teams. Some of us go by best, some of us go by most deserving, some of us go by a combo of both. I try and do a combo of both, but either way, Georgia, again, you win 55-0 or whatever it was against Vanderbilt. You're not going to move down from number 1. It'd be very hard. Ohio State at number 2. Their schedule has definitely been a big talking point in terms of people saying they haven't played anyone. They can't help that. Ohio State is the best.
John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. C.J. Abrams will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the 9th. Down just a run. This one high in the air to left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down. And now up for Washington, number 45. There's the strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Now fly ball to right center. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets strand the tying run on base to win.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
And the final score here, 4-3.
They has one loss. I know Ole Miss is undefeated, but I think Ole Miss is definitely going to lose a few games. Now, quickly, one of the things I wanted to say, I said this earlier, it's the issue with the SEC teams possibly getting 3 teams into the playoffs. You've got 3 SEC teams right now inside of the top 6, and you've got a scenario a few different scenarios where Tennessee could finish with 1 loss, Georgia could finish with 1 loss, Alabama could finish with 1 loss. One of those teams would be an SEC champion. The other team their 1 loss would be in the SEC championship, and then the other team just wouldn't make the SEC championship at all. That would be Tennessee losing to Georgia, and then Alabama beating Georgia in the SEC championship. That would be doomsday.
Back to the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Jeff McNeil. He represents the go-ahead run. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's down, a base hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Just a huge at bat right there. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. So now it just comes down to situational hitting to get the tying run home. They've got a really great opportunity to do that.
In the air, center field. Abrams makes the play, and there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
In the air, left side. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 1-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo, for the 4th time tonight. And there's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Kicks and fires. Slow roller up the middle. Abrams handles the chance. The throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Staying in the game on defense, Jeff McNeil. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Drew Smith. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
On that win, considering the Devin Leary news, NC State can't move forward with their backup quarterback. I think NC State's season is going to completely spiral out of control. Utah
chopped left side.
I think that's right. I think he
Toss to Alonso. One up, one down.
Down 6 months, down to number 16. Very interesting with Penn State. I was so disappointed, coming off the bye.
Digging in, number 45.
Couldn't stop Michigan against the run, but their season is still setting up to be very promising. They're going to lose to Ohio State, but other than
That one fouled off.
They go 10-2. They're possibly in a New Year's Six bowl. Sean Clifford has an extremely low ceiling. That's why I picked Michigan to beat
In the air, right field. Ruff turns, moving to his left. Puts it away for the out. And Luke Voigt climbs in. Swings through that one. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Seth Lugo getting loose out there. May getting cranked up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Foul ball. Kicks and deals. That one lifted to left. Can't field it cleanly. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, number 28.
In there, and it's 0-1.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Voigt, the lead runner, out at second. Vargas on at first with 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Line drive, caught. So the Nats leave a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, here's Luis Guillorme.
Leading off for the Mets, the third baseman, number 13, Luis Guillorme.
The right-hander back to work. Ball one there.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that one handled in plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Here's Pete Alonso. In the air, foul off first. Puts it away for the out.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Tyler Marcotte to the plate.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
2-0. Lindor on the move. Pitch misses. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
There's the strike, 3-1. Out to short. Abrams picks it up. Zips it across. Out number 3. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Nelson Cruz. The pitch. 0-1. Wow.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
At the belt and fires. That's towards center. McNeil. Puts it away, and there's one down. And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Here's the 0-2. Fought off foul.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Now this is in the air down the line. Ruff makes the grab, and that quickly 2 away.
Up next for Washington, the catcher,
Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. Next pitch is popped up. McCann drifts towards it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Back in Washington, D.C. James McCann in now. The pitch. There's the strike. Movement in the bullpen. Seth Lugo preparing to come on if needed. Diaz warming up as well. Next one just misses. 1-2 to count. Line, and that's a base hit. Naquin headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Mets take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
0-2 now. Liner, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, right field.
Darren Ruff will hit next. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Steve Cishek on to pitch here. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Steve Cishek.
That one's in there, 0-1. Puts a bunt down. Vargas over to first. The runners move up on the sacrifice.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Marcotte. And that's in there for strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ripped to third and caught. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and the home team down a run. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen, and he'll work on holding this lead. Welcome back. We're in extras here, and now it's Luis Garcia. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it 1 man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swings, and he breaks his bat. Tosses to first, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him off on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
And first offering is fouled off. So now with 1 swing, this guy could end it. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now number 45. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss struck him out, and that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Nationals.
Okay.
Good morning, Brother B.
Hey, who do you love the most?
Brother B.
Robert Birchstone. Why?
Brother B.
The only thing that he was.
Hi everyone, this lesson is on 3 weird signs of colon cancer that can be found on the skin. Before we get into those 3 weird signs, let's talk about what colon cancer is first. So colon cancer is also known as colorectal carcinoma or colorectal cancer. It is a cancer involving the large intestine and or rectum. So it can involve the ascending colon, the transverse colon, the descending colon, or the rectum. And colon cancer is a very common type of cancer. It actually is the 3rd to 4th most common type of cancer. And there are several factors that increase the risk of getting colon cancer, and these include older age, a low fiber diet, particularly low fiber intake over long periods of time, a family history of colon cancer, and a history of inflammatory bowel disease such as Crohn's or ulcerative colitis. And ulcerative colitis is going to increase the risk of colon cancer more than Crohn's disease is, but both of them are going to increase the risk of colon cancer.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Joe Ross back out to start the 8th with a shutout in the works. Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Duvall at second. Grossman on at first with nobody out. Soft contact in the air and foul ball. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. The punch out there, so he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Swanson, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Righty to the plate. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
Fires over to first. And Swanson is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Riley in the box now. No balls and a strike. A 1 down. And that's outside. 1-1 now. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Stays alive. 1-2 now. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Back at Truist Park, here's Victor Robles. Genoa back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Colin McHugh getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Iglesias getting loose as well. Sends it across the first. One up, one down. So the batting order turns over, and now it's Luis Garcia. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And that one pulled foul.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And down on strikes. Nats go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Braves nothing. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, William Contreras.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
There's a strike. The 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Not in time, he legs it out.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
So man aboard. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Oh, and 1 now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. Next offering is down low. 1-0. Slice to right, and that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's 3 singles in a row. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Not to be phased. Josh Allen.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Adams makes the grab, and there's one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Duvall stands in now and watches strike one. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Contreras at third. Arcia on second. Grissom over at first with one away. Base hit. One run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there as 2 runs score on the play.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Well struck right field. That's back. One runs in, and it hits the top of the wall. Across is the runner from first, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that's a huge swing to clear the bases, drive into, and get all the way around to third. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Joe Ross gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next guy deals with that when we get back. At the bullpen is Will Smith. He's into the game to face his former team.
Number 51.
Acuna in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Dansby Swanson stands in. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1. And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. Just 1 strike away. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. And another ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, these guys just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game this
Crispy corners and sauce on top. Detroit style is back at Pizza Hut, just $12.99. You are in trouble. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Everybody just sleeping good?
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at all these news stories and rumors you need to know, including WWE Week.
Damn. What you been doing?
Fucking off, what have you been doing?
Sleeping. I fell asleep during the dynasty.
You missed it.
Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Cade Cavalli in a tough spot here, just trying to keep this game tied and force another inning. Line drive, base hit, around third. In comes the winning run, and the Pirates walk it off and win it 3-2.